This is ABC News, agtlive. You're listening to ABC News, agtlive.
This is ABC News, agtlive.
World News.
This is ABC News.
ABC News agtlive wishes all of you across the world Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. News now. Death toll in Indonesia's earthquake tsunami disaster passes 1,900 as aid operations continue. Relief and rescue operations continue in Indonesia after a massive earthquake and tsunami struck Sulawesi Island, killing at least 1,948 people, according to Indonesia's National Board of Disaster Management, which raised the death toll on Monday. More than 70,000 homes were destroyed or damaged by the magnitude of 7.5 quake that struck on September 28, launching waves as high as 6 meters that slammed into Sulawesi at 800 km per hour. And more than 2,500 people were injured and almost 75,000 people were displaced. Australia announced it will send 50 medical professionals as a part of a $3.6 million aid package. The United States and China are among other countries that have offered assistance. At the quicksand, water is the main issue because most of the supply infrastructure has been damaged. Even deputy spokesman Farhan Haq told reporters at the UN headquarters in New York. Donald Trump pulls out Jim Mattis' last day in office with Deputy Patrick Shanahan to take over as acting defense secretary on 1st January. Irritated with the criticism and fallout from the defense secretary Jim Mattis' resignation, Presidents Donald Trump and Senate pushed the Pentagon chief out of the door 2 months earlier than planned, an acrimonious end to a tense relationship that had been eroding in recent months. In a series of tweets where Trump appeared to question why he had put Mattis in his cabinet in the first place and said Deputy Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan will take over as acting secretary on 1st January to cover the accelerated departure. As Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, not the president, notified Mattis of the decision, said a senior administration official who insisted on anonymity to discuss personal issues. James Mattis' resignation has a Taliban advantage in Afghanistan, likely to send Indian policymakers scrambling. Surprise is certainly the hallmark of President Donald Trump's administration. That are sure. And just a day after the Pentagon released its report to Congress on enhancing security and stability in Afghanistan, the White House announced that the troops for the mission would be cut off by, which was around 7,000. This announcement came a day after the announcement of the return of 2,000 U.S. troops from Syria. The next day, Defense Secretary James Mattis resigned with a scathing letter which essentially underlined his strong defenses with his commander-in-chief on this and other issues. According to reports, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and the National Security Advisor John Bolton were also consulted and were against the move to bring back troops from Afghanistan. But Trump is clearly considering his voters and bringing troops home for Christmas is clearly going to sell. It's going to sell, and with the Taliban too, another superpower tamed. And that's all for the timing. Thank you all for listening to ABC News agtlive. Once again, ABC News agtlive wishes all of you across the world Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2019. This is ABC News agtlive. You're listening to ABC News agtlive.
This is ABC News, agtlive.
World News.
This is ABC News.